So there we have it. That was my history of dinosaur movies. Now I know I left a lot of films out of the list, but honestly, if I had included every single film out there that has dinosaurs in it, I would have been here forever. But what about the future of dinosaur movies? Where are they heading now? This year we've already had Gareth Edwards' take on Godzilla, and coming very soon we have the 4th instalment of Michael Bay's Transformers, which will finally introduce the Dinobots. Next year we have Pixar's new film, The Good Dinosaur, which promises to be another fantastic movie being added to their library. But most of all, in 2015, we'll finally see the release of Jurassic World, the 4th in the Jurassic Park series, being directed by Colin Trevorrow. I expect with the arrival of this new chapter, the world will suddenly become dinosaur crazy once again, heralding a new era of dinosaur related movies, books, TV shows and action figures. It's a wonderful feeling knowing that next year a whole new generation of dinosaur fans will be born through the release of all these fresh dinosaur movies. These films ignited my love of storytelling. So much so I wrote my own dinosaur adventure novel called Through the Dark and the Dawn, and fueled me to make videos like the ones you've been watching this Jurassic June. I owe a lot to the people who conceived these stories and the teams who brought them to life, and would like to thank them for creating these amazing, inspiring works. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our journey through the history of dinosaur films, and I'll leave you with an extract from an interview with the creator of Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton. Happy Jurassic June, everyone.
All the time that I was working on the book, at least, I was really trying to understand what the fascination is. And I went through all the usual theories, that they're interesting because they're so huge, that they're interesting because they have complicated names, that they're interesting because they're gigantic, menacing things like parents, which are very large from the standpoint of a child, that there's some kind of Freudian association. For the child to learn the name, these complicated names, as a way to control something, they're fascinating because they're extinct. I ran through everything that I could think of, and I decided that nobody knows. One day I was in a museum, and there was a little kid who couldn't have been more than 2 or 2 and a half, watching a slideshow. It was the kind of child who probably wasn't even in preschool yet. So, there isn't a kind of kid culture that's taking it over. I don't know where it's coming from. And the slides would be up there, and the kid would scream, "Tyrannosaurus! Stegosaurus!" And all for an hour. And I just sat there thinking, what is it? I don't think anybody